From backstage, two young girls slowly walk forward, holding hands in a way that feels natural and unbreakable. As they step into the light, the audience gasps. These are conjoined twin girls, joined at the side, sharing not just a physical connection but a life that has always been lived together. Their dresses are simple yet elegant, matching in color and style, symbolizing unity rather than difference. Their faces show a mix of nervousness and quiet strength. The crowd is silent now. Even the judges, who have seen it all, lean forward with visible curiosity. Simon Cowell's expression shifts from his usual skepticism to something softer, more attentive. He knows this moment is special, even before a single word is spoken. One of the twins gently steps closer to the microphone, her sister right beside her. Together, they smile, a little shy but full of warmth. They introduce themselves, their voices blending naturally as if they have always spoken as one. They explain that they are conjoined twins and that they have shared every moment of their lives, from the smallest joys to the hardest struggles. They talk about how music became their escape, their comfort, and their shared dream. They describe long nights in hospital rooms, moments of pain and fear, and times when the world looked at them differently. But through it all, they had each other. Music, they say, helped them express feelings they could never put into words. It helped them feel normal. It helped them feel free. The audience listens, completely absorbed. Some people wipe away tears already, sensing the emotional weight of what is coming. The judges ask gentle questions, not out of curiosity alone, but out of respect. The twins answer with honesty and grace, never asking for sympathy, only understanding. Then comes the question everyone is waiting for. What will you sing tonight? The twins take a deep breath together. They explain that the song they chose is deeply personal. It tells a story of pain, hope, and unconditional love. It reflects their journey, their bond, and their belief that even in the darkest moments, there is light. The music begins softly. A single piano note fills the theater, slow and delicate. The twins close their eyes for just a moment, grounding themselves. Then they start to sing. From the very first note, something extraordinary happens. Their voices are not just in harmony, they are perfectly intertwined, as if one soul is singing through two bodies. The tone is gentle but powerful, filled with emotion that reaches every corner of the room. Each word feels lived, not performed. The audience is frozen. No one coughs. No one moves. It is as if time itself has paused to listen. As the song continues, the lyrics speak of being born different, of facing the world together, of feeling pain that others cannot understand. They sing about wishing for freedom, but also realizing that their greatest strength has always been each other. Their voices rise and fall in perfect balance, one supporting the other, never overpowering, never fading. Cameras cut to the judges. One judge presses a hand to her mouth, tears streaming down her face. Another closes his eyes, visibly moved. Simon Cowell stares at the stage, his eyes glistening, completely silent. Halfway through the song, the music swells. The twins open their eyes and look at each other, sharing a glance that speaks louder than any lyric. It is a look of trust, love, and resilience. They have walked every step of life together, and now they are sharing this moment with the world. The audience begins to cry openly. Some hold hands with strangers beside them. Others shake their heads in disbelief, overwhelmed by the beauty and sadness woven into the performance. As the song reaches its climax, the twins' voices grow stronger, soaring with a power that no one expected. This is no longer just a heartbreaking song. It is a declaration. A declaration that they are not defined by what makes them different, but by the love that makes them whole. The final note hangs in the air, trembling, before fading into silence. For a split second, there is nothing. No applause. No cheers. Just silence. Then the entire theater erupts. The audience jumps to their feet in a standing ovation that seems to shake the walls. People clap, cry, and cheer all at once. Some shout their names. Others simply stand there, hands over their hearts, overwhelmed by what they have just witnessed. The twins stand on stage, holding each other, tears rolling down their cheeks. They are smiling through the emotion, clearly stunned by the reaction. The judges finally speak. One judge struggles to find words, her voice breaking as she tries to express what the performance meant. She says she has never seen anything so pure and so real on this stage. Another judge praises not just their voices, but their courage, their honesty, and the way they turned their life story into something that touched millions. Then Simon Cowell speaks. He pauses, choosing his words carefully. He admits that he is rarely at a loss for words, but tonight, he truly is. He says that what they did was not just singing, it was storytelling at its highest level. He tells them that their performance was one of the most emotional moments he has ever experienced on this show. The twins listen, tears streaming freely now. They hold hands tighter, grounding themselves in each other as the praise continues. Suddenly, something unexpected happens. One of the judges stands up and walks toward the golden buzzer. The audience gasps. The twins look confused, then hopeful. The judge turns back to them and says that moments like this are the reason this show exists. That talent comes in many forms, but courage like theirs is rare. She says that their voices, their story, and their bond deserve to be heard by the world. Her hand slams down on the golden buzzer. Golden confetti explodes from above, raining down over the stage. The crowd screams. The twins collapse into each other, crying uncontrollably, overwhelmed by joy and disbelief. They had dreamed of this moment, but never imagined it would come true. As the confetti falls, the twins look out at the audience, their faces filled with gratitude. They wave, still holding each other, still sharing everything, just as they always have. Backstage, their family watches through tears. Their parents hug each other, proud beyond words. They remember all the challenges, the hospital visits, the difficult conversations, and the moments of fear. And now, they see their daughters standing on one of the biggest stages in the world, celebrated not despite their differences, but because of their strength. In the days following the performance, the video goes viral. Millions of people around the world watch and rewatch the clip. Comments pour in from every corner of the globe. People say the twins restored their faith in humanity. Others share how the song helped them through their own struggles. Parents of children with disabilities express gratitude for the representation and hope the twins brought into their lives. The twins are invited to interviews, talk shows, and news segments. Everywhere they go, they carry the same message. That life is not about being perfect. It is about love, connection, and finding beauty in what makes us unique. They talk openly about their challenges. About the days when it was hard to be strong. About moments when they wished life were easier. But they also talk about gratitude. About how being together taught them patience, empathy, and unconditional love. They say that music will always be their voice. That no matter where life takes them, they will continue to sing together, because singing together is who they are. As the competition continues, the twins return to the stage again and again, each performance deeper and more powerful than the last. But no matter how far they go, that first audition remains unforgettable. The moment when two voices, bound by one heart, stopped the world. This is why this performance became a must-watch. Not because of shock value, not because of spectacle, but because it reminded us of something we often forget. That strength can look different. That beauty can come from pain. And that love, in its purest form, can move mountains. If this story touched your heart, remember to share it with someone who needs hope today. Because somewhere out there, someone is waiting to be reminded that they are not alone, and that even the most heartbreaking songs can carry the greatest healing.